eat their brains, and that's because of the ease of the phone.
And I'll just go back to my youth at that age. Young boys at that age.
At 11?
Or 13, I don't know how old I mean, but you
shocked by that.
No, but you might see a Playboy, magazine,
Maybe.
right?
Oh my God, I thought they were playing Legos at 11.
That too. But there's a difference though in the hardcore porn that's there now versus what someone might have seen 30 years ago or 40 years ago, no doubt. But Vita, can I tell you what I find fascinating about this conversation? So, Mom and I come from cultural. Can I ask you, I don't mean to be a pessimist, but I see so much on social media, Vita, that is fake, right? Everyone is like, Rachel and I were just, we went to Mexico for a couple days, and because we can't go for that long with all these kids.
Right. We only get a couple
But you
days.
see all these young girls on the beach, like, taking
God, that is so
pictures
crazy.
Alaska is evacuated because of a wildfire. Volunteers reported to have been killed in a crash on the way to fight that fire. There's an extreme fire danger warning issued for much of Kansas today, and fire weather watches in several other states over the next few days.
We're in that really active spring pattern where you have strong storms kind of dropping down from the Pacific Northwest, and those bring strong winds and dry conditions to a whole lot of the western U.S., which unfortunately means fire danger.
Andrew Lyons, the National Weather Service. Unless the
and wait for someone to say, hey, go to the next intersection. Second problem, they failed to take that airport on the outskirts of Kyiv. They didn't put enough forces in there at first. When they lost that, there went the plan to fly in more troops and tanks and all of that and really hold Kyiv. So it's happened many times in history. The Ludendorff Offensive of 1918, Battle of the Bulge, Anlock in 1972. This was a maneuver force that failed to reach its objectives and got caught out and stuck on the defensive, which was great.
So has Western intelligence overestimated the Russian military? What are we supposed to take away here from this performance up to this point?
I think Western intelligence believed Russia's own propaganda a little bit, that they had this great hybrid war model and could move quickly, when in reality, the Russians aren't great warriors. They're just very tenacious. If we'd gone back to the Cold